Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is Daniel with eXp Realty, and I'm actually out here getting ready to barbecue some hamburgers for the family this evening. However, kind of want to talk a little bit about myself, and first and foremost, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to go ahead and watch this video and learn a little bit more about me. And first and foremost, I'm a United States Air Force veteran. I did 2 tours overseas. I did a tour in Afghanistan. And shortly after coming back home for about 30 days, I deployed over to Iraq, and I was gone for a total of about 15 months. And shortly during my second deployment, I decided that I was going to get out of the Air Force. I had my little daughter at the time. She was barely just taking her first steps. I did miss her first steps along that first deployment, and missed her first words and stuff like that. So I said, hey, you know, is it going to be like this for the next 20 years, or am I going to get out and do something different? So I did decide to get out. I separated, honorable discharge, and I went back to my prior career, which was in psychiatric hospitals. I was handling medications and you know, the treatment and the care planning of forensic patients. So it actually took me about a year to transition from the Air Force. Actually applied while I was in Iraq online at the library, or like a kind of a makeshift library they had there, makeshift internet access. But decided to do the application process, and it took about a year. And I moved to California and ended up renting a house, and the job really appeared to be great on paper. The numbers were awesome. Actually applied to be a police officer, and the psychiatric technician position actually paid $1,000 more with the state. So I went and decided to go along with that job. Since I did have a license in that career field, you know, prior, decided to do that. Turns out, you know, California was a little bit too expensive to really. I think it was like $5 a gallon for milk. I think, you know, I think gas now is like even more than that over there now. But so ended up moving back to Arizona. That's where I'm at now. Ended up there, and I actually had a house in Surprise, Arizona. So I ended up over there, put my house on the market. Now I'm over here in Kingman, Arizona, Mojave County, Bible Hood City, Lake Havasu City. And we're only about an hour and a half from Las Vegas, which is awesome if you want to kind of get away or fly out. So for about 10 years, it took me to kind of finally decide, like, I actually try to get into the investment side of real estate with not really knowing a lot. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos and how to wholesale and how to flip. Hence, that's where the Instagram name came from, Dan the Wholesale Man. So I was going around and acting like a real estate agent, trying to flip properties. So I wound up getting my mortgage license as a mortgage loan officer. Did that for about a year, and then I decided to take the real estate class to kind of better understand the real estate agent side of things, so I can be a better lender. And then actually taking that class, I learned a lot of information that I wasn't even aware of, even as like a so-called real estate investor at the time. And so it really opened my eyes with the laws and all the different type of you know, information. As you guys know, how much information is involved in real estate. So I'm actually really happy I took that class. And so, like, fast forward today, I had a mentor actually talk to me, and actually one sec, I got Instacart here. They're dropping off some groceries. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. That's life, right? So where was I? Just long story short, a mentor of mine showed me, he was basically in real estate already. He was had another brokerage, and he was actually studying eXp Realty for about a year before he actually made the move. So when he actually made that decision to make the move to eXp Realty, he sat down with me as I was taking the real estate class, and showed me what eXp Realty had to offer. And what really attracted me was the low cap. It had a $16,000. We still have a $16,000 cap, which is really low and very competitive. We have an 80-20 split here at eXp. and once you hit your cap, usually it's about 8 to 10 homes, depending on your market. You hit your cap, and then you're 100% after that. So that's huge, right? So we have that, and then what I opted into was the equity program here at eXp Realty. I get, I take about 5% out of my commission check, and I get eXp stock at a 10% discount. EXPI stock is what it is. And so I just kind of set it and forget it. And so that's going to be like my retirement plan. That's going to be the money and the funds that I'm going to go ahead and send give to my children, when it's time. And so I love having that income stream, and I love having a low cap. I love having a nice split like that, and I love the support here at eXp. The training is huge. I've actually took like a class recently. It was like a lead gen workshop, and I actually learned a lot of things that were mentioned in that workshop, and stuff that I wasn't really doing in my business, which now I'm kind of adjusting and shifting my business, and taking information that's from people that have been doing the business for 10, 20 plus years. And it's not just, somebody that's, straight out of real estate school, and teaching a class. These are people that are like actual icon agents that are doing it. So to me, that was huge. And having that ability to pop in the eXp world and get questions answered live. I go into the broker state room and talk to my broker team, and get some questions answered on some contracts, and just not just that level of support, but the transaction support. There's different departments within eXp World with live staff sitting there waiting for you to just ask them a question. I think Amy's at the front desk usually, and you just pop in there and you'd say, "Hey Amy, where do I go to get this information?" She'll say, "Yeah, just go ahead, just click here," and boom, my avatar goes over there, and I'm over here in the broker state meeting room, or over here in the transaction support. I pull a ticket like I'm in the DMV, and I get my questions answered right away. So that's huge. And also we have another source of income. I'd love to talk to you a little bit more in depth about it, but we do have rev share, we have the stocks, and we do have our own sales and production. So over here at eXp Realty, that's why I'm here. I'm a lifer here at eXp Realty. Because no other brokerage can offer what eXp is offering me, and basically, so I am a lifer here at eXp Realty. So I was able to actually expand into 5 different states here in the U.S. and partner with agents across the U.S. And I'm actually part of Honey Badgers, one of the largest and best groups here at eXp Realty. So we have a lot of value to offer as far as like mentorships, coaching classes. Jay Kinder, Michael Reese, Brent Gove is part of my organization. Actually got to meet him back in Scottsdale, and we're actually getting ready to go to Tony Robbins' event here shortly. But definitely a huge game changer when it comes to who you choose to go with and who you choose to partner with at eXp Realty, and having that huge support system here to leverage. That way you basically start with your feet running. You're off to a running start. So over here at eXp Realty, that's what I have here, and that's what I have to offer here as well. But I'd love to meet with you guys one-to-one. Go ahead and take a look at these videos that are kind of sitting around here on the page. I invite you to watch the Model Explained from Brent Gove. He goes in great detail of what the model is all about, and he's a lot funnier than I am. He can explain things a lot better than I can. And after you watch some of the videos here and you kind of understand what the model is all about, I really would love to talk to you on on Zoom. And just go ahead and click an appointment on my calendar, which works best for you, and we can kind of meet there and talk about your business goals and see what's working and what's not working, and see how we can work together as partners and leverage my group here, the Honey Badgers, to accelerate your business and set yourself up for retirement in the future, and set your kids up with some stock in the future and stuff like that when you decide to retire from real estate. So again, I thank you for watching this video. It was a pleasure meeting you here, and thank you for allowing me to express a little bit about myself and who I am and where I come from. And all right guys, I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay, bye.